How often do you think about your mouth and the health of your mouth? Sometimes we may only be thinking about our mouth when we have to make those twice-a-year visits to the dentist, and of course, brushing and flossing our teeth, and hoping that once you're at the dentist, they're not going to be finding anything wrong. You know, what we have found is that nearly 100% of Americans have at least one cavity. So that means that maybe it's not just all about brushing and flossing. And so what are other ways that we need to take care of our oral health? You know, I think sometimes we don't think all the time about what we're eating and what we're drinking and how that affects our teeth and our gums. So today we're going to walk through some nutrition ways to help support the health of your mouth. I'm Marcy Vasky. I'm a functional medicine nutritionist and I specialize in gut health. So I see people with diarrhea, constipation, bloating, gas, and that's really just to name a few things. But even those people sometimes end up having issues such as hormone issues, or maybe a thyroid disorder, or even insulin resistance. And so working with a wide variety of people in gut health and in their system in general. So if this sounds like you, or maybe someone you know and love, I will link our website down below where you can easily make an initial appointment and start your journey to better health. But if you're kind of like to sort of do things on their own, I'll also link our free guide, which is 5 ways to improve your gut health. And that way you can get started on a few tips to help improve your gut, and maybe you don't even have anything going on, but just want to live a better, happier life. So let's head down the pathway of some nutrition for mouth health. So what are some ways that we can improve our mouth health if it's struggling, or at least keep it happy if it's already happy in general? I talk all the time about eating a healthy diet and eating a nice balanced whole food diet. So keeping foods in that are proteins, healthy carbohydrates, healthy fats, that will give you the nutrients that are going to be essential to some good oral health. Key in nutrients for good oral health look like calcium, vitamin D. We want to make sure we're getting in lots of vitamin C and fiber. So as we take a look at making sure our foods are whole foods and well balanced, what's one food, and I'm sure you've heard this your whole life, that we want to keep out? Of course, excess sugar. So we want to make sure that we're limiting sugar and sugar treats, sugar snacks, as well as beverages that contain a lot of sugar. So sodas or some of those energy drinks. Those types of things with all that sugar in it tend to erode the enamel on your teeth, creating decay and cavities. So if you have a soda habit, one thing you want to get rid of is going to be that, not only for overall health, but definitely your oral health. Another tip that you want to keep in your diet, and I talk about this all the time too, is water. So many people are dehydrated and walking around dehydrated and not even really noticing it. And water can help to rinse away bacteria and food particles from our teeth, helping keep them clean and sparkling. So not only do you want to make sure you're getting enough water for your body daily, but obviously for good oral health and getting rid of bacteria and extra food particles, drinking water is going to be number 2 on the list. You know, thinking about getting half your body weight in ounces is really the ideal for water intake. But if you're only drinking a couple cups of water right now, I don't recommend jumping up to half your body weight in water. Maybe just try to get in the simple 8 cups per day. You know, finding variety of ways to do that. But water is going to be so key for so many things, not only, like I said, oral health, but your whole body in general. So as I mentioned, certain vitamins and minerals are going to be essential for good oral health. And a couple of them are calcium and vitamin D. Calcium and vitamin D are also good for our bone health and wonderful for our teeth and gum health. And so looking for extra calcium and making sure you're getting enough in dairy products, green leafy vegetables, and finding vitamin D in fatty fish or even eggs. And adding those things in daily into our diet and making sure you're getting enough is going to be key to oral health. Sometimes we're like, oh yeah, we get enough of that food, and maybe it's too scattered. Really, maybe your body isn't getting enough of that. So pay attention. Are you eating enough green leafy vegetables? Are you eating eggs with the yolk so it has that wonderful vitamin D in there? How much salmon are you getting? Pay attention to what your diet looks like, and that will make sure that you get enough calcium and vitamin D. So another vitamin that we want to make sure we're getting enough of is vitamin C. And vitamin C actually helps in the production of collagen and keeps our gums nice and healthy. So you can find vitamin C in citrus fruits, berries, kiwi, broccoli, and again, just making sure that you're getting enough of those in per day. And those little tips will help keep your mouth happy, healthy, and besides the daily brushing and flossing that we need to be doing to keep our teeth and gums healthy, look at your diet. Is it made up of whole, real, rich foods? Things with plenty of protein, things with good vegetables, vitamin C, calcium, vitamin D. Are you getting good, healthy fats? It's essential that we begin to eat healthier. And of course, we all want good oral health. And that downstreams into the rest of our body. Meaning if we're chewing up good food, then the rest of our body is going to get those nutrients as well, and our system will be running well. So tips for good nutrition for mouth health, simple, quick, easy things to add into your daily diet.